Sergeant, the captain wants you. Better grab your gear. Meet him out front. All right, good to go? Captain's right outside.
I think you missed the spot. Jesus Christ, that's disgusting. I came in here, I thought the soap dispenser exploded. Just what the hell you been eating?
Drinking, sir. It's Malinovka.
Let that be a lesson to you. Always drink American, son.
Ah, Sergeant. Just the man. I'm going to need you up and down the island doing training. Best you start down the shooting range. Go see Sergeant Bell. He's in the jeep over by the gate. He'll tag along and give you directions. Dismissed. Anyway, yes, defenses. We have enough materials, but nowhere near enough manpower or time. Our boys across the sea, they'll keep them busy for a while, but hell, it'll be days at most. We can't expect Everon to hold out forever. Brass tacks, it all depends. If 2nd Fleet catch a tailwind and the enemy a headwind, and if Colonel Gray thinks we can dig in, put on a show, then maybe we can make this work. I hate to say it, Lieutenant, but we've got to reevaluate what we mean by combat ineffective. Anyone without a toe tag that can hold a rifle, as of now, are combat effective. Go regards where we landed. Chances are that's where the Ruskies will too. Time's not something we have, Lieutenant. In fact, it's the very thing we're fighting for. No good. It's indefensible. Too much open ground. If the local FIA want to defend it, let them. Range the airbase and get our mortars on it. Freighter up the runway.
Now, to get back to your question, Staff Sergeant. Our mission is to delay the enemy. Every day, every hour, every minute is a victory. 2nd Fleet are en route, and when they get here, we're gonna get ourselves a little payback. Concerning what you said, Private, I can only say this. Operation Brightwork has gone to plan. The airbase is in our hands, and local FIA guerrilla cells are, for now, playing nice. Just don't get complacent. They're no friends of Uncle Sam. We've already had one report of gear and weapons going missing, including radios. I know we're spread pretty thin out
here. He is, man of the moment. Listen, I'm touching base with Command in a bit. I'll see if I can pull some strings. You know, for the helicopter training. They put out a call for pilots. You almost had your wings in '85. Maybe it's time to get you back up there, flying the friendly skies.
Everon, reprieve.
Yo, you the guy the captain sent for? Get in. You do drive stick, right? I mean, some of these guys, they're like, fuck. Start her up. You don't want to be around HQ too long. Colonel Gray's on the fucking warpath. Okay, through the main gate. Let's roll. At the crossroads, cut straight across along the dirt road. Watch out for potholes and mines and shit. I ain't even kidding. This island, it's a fucking death trap. Okay, watch it. Bit of a sharp turn ahead. wants us to really dig in our heels here. Fuck knows how long for, though. I heard second fleet could be 4 or 5 days away. That's almost a week, man. Okay, pull up to that parking shed there. Then go see the instructor. Shoot some targets. I'll hang here. I've done my share of shooting this week. I'm tapped out.
All right, welcome to the O course, Sergeant. Step on up to the mark over there.
Step right up! Step right up!
Okay, you good? Fast as you can. Do the course. Ready, set, go! Move it, Sergeant! Over the beam! Ballerina! Let's go, go!
Razor wire! Down! Hit the dirt! Crawl it! Crawl it! Over the post! I can see you! Get inside!
That's it! All right! Bring it back here. So, good news is, no one else saw that shit show. Bad news is, I did. And you waddling around and going fuck about on my course is now seared permanently into my brain. I can only hope your shooting's better than whatever that was. Anyway, if you want to go again, be my guest. Otherwise, I'm sure you got shit to do before our Russian friends arrive. All right, welcome to the O course, Sergeant. Step on up to the mark over there.
Step up!
Okay, you good? Fast as you can. Do the course. Ready, set, go! Move it, Sergeant! Over the beam! Ballerina time! Let's go, go!
Razor wire! Down! Hit the dirt! Crawl it! Crawl it! Over the post! I can see you! Get inside! Down the lane! Climb the wall! There you go! Up and over! One more! Now, platform! Up the ladder! Fuck me! You call that climbing? Hands down! Ladder, other side! Don't you fucking fall, Sergeant!
That's it! All right! Bring it back here. So, good news is, you actually made it. Bad news is, you made it on what we call chairborne ranger time, and there's nothing to write home about. In other words, you got room for improvement. Anyway, if you want to go again, be my guest. Otherwise, I'm sure you got shit to do before our Russian friends arrive.
GI Chaos Red 6. This is Chaos Red 3. We're finished with the fieldworks at Point Jumbo. Over.
Copy. Head up the beach to Point Bootleg. And for fuck's sake, don't forget to check your tide tables this time. Over.
How are you doing, Sergeant? This here's the shooting range, and if you're fixing to do some shooting, well, I reckon you're in the right place. Pick up the 16 off the table. And because right now, what you got there is about as useless as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, I'd grab some mags from the ammunition box. Okay, load your weapon. That rifle you're toting deserves your love and respect. Keep your booger picker off the trigger and approach the firing line. Let's see what you got. I'm popping 5 targets. I want to hear 5 shots. Aim down the iron sights and knock them dead. Go. Nice shooting. Try again. Only this time, fire from a kneeling position. Next, take out the same 5 targets lying down in a prone position. Lordy, lordy, who shot Shorty? Okay, on your feet, Sergeant. Let's do this one more time. Position yourself behind the wall and lean out while firing. All right, let's move on to the heavy stuff. Grab the squad automatic weapon from the bench. She's something, ain't she? Rest her on the table at the firing line and unfold the bipod. Okay, you ready? Have at it. Yeah! This ain't your first rodeo now, is it? How about we up the ante here? Mount the 50 cal on the next lane over. Target's up. Let her rip. Okay, Sergeant. I reckon that about does it. Let's save some rounds for the Rooskies.
Good to see you, Sarge. Guess you're here to do some proper shooting. Never mind all that other bullshit down in the range. On this course, we make every round count. Alright, allow me to make some introductions. On the table beside me is the M21 sniper rifle. Go ahead, pick her up. Capable of dealing death at a range of 700 meters, she's a veritable femme fatale. On the table, there's also the R2 telescopic sight. Take that and attach it to our lovely lady. Perfecto mundo. Okay. Let's have you shoot some targets. Lie down on the shooting position just here. As As you know, a prone position is almost always best when it comes to long-distance shooting. Take out the 3 targets on the beach beneath the lighthouse. They're about 600 meters out. Adjust the elevation on the R2 side to compensate. If you don't, but still rely on your crosshairs, you're guaranteed to over or undershoot. Good. That's good. Next up, engage the 3 targets on the cliff top. Yep, they're down. 2 more targets. The first is next to the lighthouse. The second is a little to the left of it. Line him up and knock him down. Expertly done, Sarge. It appears you can shoot shit, even at a distance. Hell, and there was me, saying all your pen pushings made you soft. Now I almost feel bad. Anyway, that's the course finito. I'll let the captain know you did okay.
I take it you're here for training. First Aid 101? Not much time to get into it all, but we'll get you some pointers. How's that sound?
Move to the crash site, just in front of me. Our volunteer victim needs medical attention, so pull him from the driver's side.
Sarge, you know we ain't doing mouth-to-mouth and shit, right?
Knock it off, Private. You've got DNR written all over you. Sergeant, as our casualty is clearly still breathing, please assess his injuries. Okay, now, let's imagine what we got here. Our wounds to the leg and chest. For argument's sake, we'll pretend the femoral artery's been nicked. So let's get a tourniquet on it. If you don't have one to hand, there's plenty on the table here. Great. That should prevent hemorrhagic shock and death from blood loss. Next, get a bandage on the chest. Again, if you're out, you'll find what you need on the table beside me. That's it. And while you're at it, remove the tourniquet. Try bandaging the leg as well.
No funny stuff, okay?
So far, so good. Our casualty's stable. Grab some saline solution and administer it intravenously.
Intro what? No way, fuck that!
Or rather, just go through the motions for me. By introducing saline, that is, a mixture of salt and water, we increase blood volume. Okay, finally, we've got to consider pain management and morphine. Right, just like that. Excellent.
Ready to beef up your navigation skills, Sergeant? I take it you got a map on you. Open it now. Let's see what we can see. Military maps are detailed topographic representations. They show both natural land features as well as man-made ones. Notice north, or rather grid north, is at the top. But just because your map's pointing north, it doesn't mean you are. That, my friend, is where your trusty compass comes in. Let's bring it into play. The magnetic arrow points north. The black index line, however, is the direction you're actually facing. Good so far? Okay, put away your map for a moment. And make sure you still got your compass up. The goal here is to get you and the map properly aligned. Turn until you're facing north. Keep an eye on your compass. We want the arrow on the index line. Excellent. You've now got an orientated map. Well done. Let's talk about landmarks and how helpful they can be. Shift yourself to face azimuth 220. You should be able to see a lighthouse. Salient structures like that can be a godsend if you're lost. Next, turn a bit to azimuth 240. Can you see the island? Again, another perfect landmark. Last one, align with azimuth 295. The airbase. That's perhaps the best navigation aid you'll likely find here. Its size and the direction of the runway make position finding pretty easy. Okay, good. Let's return to the map. Open it up again, please, Sergeant. Now, forgive me for going through the obvious, but it's essential to recap on grid refs. The vertical lines on your map are your eastings. The horizontal ones, your northings. Coordinates are given using both as two sets of 3 figures. To identify your whereabouts on the grid, start with your eastings, then your northings. Along the corridor and up the stairs, fix that in your brain box. You won't go far wrong. Tell you what, how about we put this theory into practice? Locate grid 032028, and when you think you found it, drive there. Shoot, I'll even let you take my Jeep. Again, that's 032028. Good luck. You're on your own now, Sergeant.
drop here. I got orders to tune that Jeep up a little. You'll have to hop out, buddy. Your instructor, he radioed ahead. Said if you make it here, you pass the course. He also had me time you. And you got here quick. Real quick. So, good job. Hey, got a minute for the vehicle maintenance course, Sarge? Okay, so, here's the thing. If you repair a vehicle in the field, you don't have to shitcan it to the rear. That saves on time and supplies and, yeah. Keeps us in the business of killing commies. Now, go grab a wrench and a jerry can from the crate near the generator. Oh, and Sarge, you may as well take the backpack too. You'll need it later. That jerry can, it ain't got nothing in it. Drop it by the cistern. Then, refill it. Right to the top, if you wouldn't mind. Done? Okay, pick it up. Next I need you to get your spare parts from the supply box. It's around front, by the sign and the tire stack. Good stuff. Okay, let's get you fixing shit. Just up the road on my left, there's a car on its side. I'd like you to roll it over. Holy cow! I was waiting for you to ask me to lend a hand, but fuck! All right, nice one. Take the wrench and inspect the car for damage. See if you can partially repair the engine. Definitely need some loving. Great, looks like you got that. Check the rest. Gas tank might need some attention. Yeah, that's about all you can do from there. But field repairs, they'll only get you so far. More work we'll need doing here. Get out the jerry can and give her a little gas. You don't need much. That ought to do it. Good. Drive her up here. Tank's still pissing fuel. Better rip out your wrench again and get to work. You're in the right spot for it though. You got all you need to get her roadworthy. Yeah, that's it. Just give the engine another look. See if you can unjank it. But not least, fill her up. If you fetch the tank up proper, you should be good. Hell, you're a bona fide grease monkey, Sarge. I ain't too sure there's a whole lot more I can teach you. Oh, and the Jeep. If you need a ride, go on and take it.
Good to see you, Sergeant. Okay, combat engineering. Let's begin by stating the obvious. We can't do jack shit without the right materials. Head over to the Vehicle Management Point and requisition an engineering truck. Excellent. Now we need to load up on supplies. should do it. Get in the truck and check your map. You'll see a location marked. Drive to that position. An actual combat engineer will meet you there and have you set up some fortifications. It's regular monkey work. You'll love it.
Hey, time to bust ass. If you'd kindly see to those supplies in the truck, we'll get started. Our orders are to throw together a machine gun nest. Think you can handle that? Just need to find a sensible spot. Your entrenching tool out, unless, of course, you want to scrabble around in the dirt. That's it. Give it some. I couldn't have packed those sandbags better myself. Good job. That's your basics covered. Mostly, it all comes down to supplies and a little elbow grease. Anyhow, much appreciated, Sergeant. Come back later if you want. We still got a shit ton of field defenses to prepare.